To my uncle, and please, I want to, he's been very supportive, and I love him. I thank him so much. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so glad. Hello, everybody. This is Tony G coming at you today. I am happy. For some reason, the enemy don't want me to be happy. So I'm going to praise the Lord today. Anyway, like I said before, I have some amazing news. I'm still not ready to share it. I was hoping I would be able to, but not yet. So in the meantime, I'm keeping myself occupied because I have some very, very amazing, super amazing information I want to share with you. And I want you to go along with me with my super amazing things that are happening in my life. But right now, I'm just going to stick to the amazing. Okay. So, you see me? I said I was going to do better. This makes me feel better. I don't want to be down in the dumpies. So, I'm going to put on a little makeup. I have on a fancy dress. So sometimes you gotta do that. Put on you a fancy dress. Put you some makeup on. Put your hair up. Sometimes some people let their hair down. But I put my hair up because I'm trying to squeeze as much time out of this style as I can. And I have my mirror down here I'm looking at. Can you see my mirror? This desk is a mess. But I'm using my little cute mirror. Well, a mirror that I borrowed from Asia from Five Below. A little makeup down there. My little poopsie, my oldest grandson over there on the couch. Let's see if we can zoom in on him. I don't think it's going to allow me to zoom. Y'all see him later. Mimi gonna do what Mimi's do. Take that jacket off. I'm gonna get him together because that's my baby. That's my firstborn grandson. Sebastian. Wave to the folks, Sebastian. Yeah. They started the loves of my life on me all over again. He's one of my loves of my life. Yeah, so I'm going to do a little chit chat with you. I'll do a little light makeup, I think. That's what I think I'm going to do, but I may do more. I don't know. Filling in these eyebrows. I love this. You know what I found at the dollar? Favorite color. Green's my favorite color. Look at this. It's a magnifying glass with a light on it, so I don't want to buy glasses yet. I did take up my mom's, my mom gave me a suggestion to take and put reading glasses in all of my purses. I did do that, but sometimes I can't find them. They be floating around my purse. So I might be able to find this fast. So I'm going to look to see if I can tell who makes this. It says made. It's made in Taiwan. It is distributed by NYX Los Angeles. NYX. Alright, NYX. Had it for quite a while. It says here. Let me see if I can find. You can find it at www.nyxcosmetics.com. And no, I'm not sponsored by them, but I wouldn't mind being sponsored by anybody. So again, it's www.nyxcosmetics.com. Love it. Love this. Light, Dollar Tree. See that light? Light and the magnifying. Can't beat it with a stick. Okay, get my eyebrows. Let me keep on keeping on. And I'm so proud of myself because I've kept up with this, which I wasn't wearing makeup, but there's a time that I did wear makeup. And about 5-6 years ago. And since I don't put this directly in my eye, I keep it because I know makeup has its expiration date, and I do have a plan. I thought of doing a video on when to get rid of your makeup, because some of the makeup I've had for a while, but I do not use any that goes directly in my eye. I don't think that I've had more than 2 years, but we're gonna mascara I have is a little bit older. So if anybody knows, down in the comments, you can place it there if you would please, to help us out with how old your eye makeup, when should you get rid of it. Alright, on to other things. Okay, so I'm gonna put makeup on the way I want to. This is not a tutorial. This is, I'm gonna put on some makeup because I want to today. And I'm not gonna do a lot. I don't think I want to put on no foundation. Yeah, problem with my dark circles, I'm feeling this kind of way. I don't today, so we're not gonna worry about it. I'm going to do some highlights. So I'm just fine with the way I look, and I'm gonna make me feel better. Me feel better day. And I think that's what every day needs to be. But I really need it today. So I want to stay up because things aren't going exactly the way I want them to go in some areas of my life. But guess what? It's witchcraft, and I'm not going to let the enemy have the upper hand. I am going to praise anyhow, because there's a song I've heard, and you probably heard it too. Praise confuses the enemy. He needs to be confused, because I'm not about to be confused. I know what I should be doing, and that's praising the Lord anyway. And as before, I'm using my natural make iron better. I'm gonna do this. He alright. He over there chillaxing. You can get your Lunchable, boo. It's in the refrigerator. I know you slept right past lunch. You can have your lunch now. My baby is with me because during this, as you all know, if you didn't know, I live in Texas. And I've been scouring YouTube, and I did not know how bad it was in some parts of Texas, in some counties. Oh my gosh. I did not know. I really didn't. Because my daughter was out, she didn't have power, so she came over and she stayed with us. But she didn't. She stayed there for 2 days. But I didn't know people were days and days without power. In the part of Dallas that I live in, there wasn't. I want a glow. Yes, I do. So I'm gonna put me a glow on because I need a glow. So I didn't know that people were out of power like that. And they had other problems like with water and the deal. Did y'all know they said that our senator went to Cancun, child, while people was going through problems? And also one of the mayors I saw, he stepped down after he said something crazy. So my people ought to stop complaining about the weather. And there's a lot of people that were out of power. But we had rolling blackouts the first day of that week. And I think that was the 16th or 17th. We had rolling blackouts, and our power was only out 45 minutes. And that was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I don't know what it is about me. I'm a very light sleeper. And I heard this doop. So I woke up, and my ceiling fan, I sleep with it on, it stopped. And I sat there and I looked, and it came back on. And then it went off again, maybe about 2 hours later. But, it came back on. And we didn't have any power outages or nothing freeze or anything the whole time. But my daughter did. She lives in an apartment complex, and the one that still lives here in Texas, she toughed it out for a day, and then they finally came over here the next day. They only stayed a day, and then their power came back on. So we didn't have any of the long-term blackouts, but in our area, the schools are still closed. So they're not having my daughter, my teenager, she's on virtual, and even the virtual's out. And my grandson back there, he's on, he goes face to face. That's what his mother decided, and I think it's best for his age group for them to be somewhere where, you know, it's hard for them to stay still. Because when he was did virtual, it was hard for him to stay on task. So I think it's a good idea. This lip gloss smells good. What you think, sir? Is virtual good for you?
Not really, because I keep moving, and I keep going to my mom. I keep using the bathroom.
You like being in class better?
Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I think I should actually do face.
You like face-to-face better? You like being able to go be with your friends?
Yep.
Yeah, and actually Asia wants to, I believe she wants to do face-to-face too. Well, I know she does, but we decided she's not going to do that for reasons that I don't feel comfortable discussing right now. They're personal. It started out, though, I can add that it did have something to do with me being afraid that she would contract COVID and bring it back to us. And I'll talk about this in a later video. It brings out the dark looking colors under your eye. So let me see. So I did, thank God, with minimal, minimal symptoms, and I'll talk about that in another video because I want to go into that, and I have some other things I want to share with you. But we have minimal symptoms. But I got on here just because I want to feel better, I want to show. I believe that some issues, and I want to, like, I believe we all do. I don't think they're excessive, but I know I deal with them, and I know part of that is I don't put on makeup. It just makes me feel better. You want to, sometimes when things aren't going the way that I want them to go in some areas of my life, I can change other areas, and this is one area that I can change. I can change my appearance. Most times, it really doesn't matter if I'm not going anywhere, because I accept me for me. So please don't get it twisted that I am like, and that's one thing I have, a problem with makeup. When people are trying to put on makeup, try to please other people. I'm doing this to please myself right now. And I always, when I came to the idea that I know when I first started wearing makeup when I was younger, I did it because I didn't want people to make fun of me, because I've always had these, it seems like I've always had these dark circles, and I've always had this nose. And thank you, shout out to my uncle. And please, I want to, he's been very supportive, and I love him. I thank him so much. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so thankful.